Hi everybody, it's Daphne and you're very welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming to spend some of your time with me today. Today I am going to talk about something a little bit different because it is approximately 7 weeks to Christmas. I think Christmas Day is on a Saturday, so it's just 7 weeks from just this Saturday gone. This is Monday, so 7 weeks short of 2 days. And I thought it might be a nice thing to do to kind of prepare ourselves and get glowing for Christmas. And I know that in the run up to Christmas, sometimes as women and mothers and carers and all the different roles that women fulfill, we can very easily lose kind of sight of what maybe will help us to feel better and feel good and feel energized and healthy and well to enjoy the Christmas season. Because I don't know if you are like me, I spend so much time planning planning for buying presents, planning the food, planning the decorations, planning entertaining and who's going to be there, and there's so many things that are involved in getting ready for such a big event. And I do know that in times past I have not felt at my best. I've been tired, I've had not as much energy, and I'm kind of looking forward to being the days after Christmas when you can just sort of relax. And I just don't want that to happen this year, and I thought that some of you might like to join me, or all of you, get glowing for Christmas. So over the next 7 weeks, on a Monday, or usually a Monday, I am going to focus on 7 different things. Now, this isn't rocket science. It's nothing we haven't heard about before. It's nothing that, these are not new things. But I just thought that in the 7 weeks in the run up to Christmas, we could focus on these 7 things and help ourselves to most importantly, feel at our best, feel energized, feel excited, feel rested in ourselves, so that when Christmas Day comes and the run up to Christmas, the week or so, for me it's the whole of December. I love Christmas, but I have in the past been very, very tired because I put too much pressure on myself, and I think a lot of us tend to do that. But I want to be able to enjoy it, really feel I am I've got lots of energy, I feel good in myself, and I'm going to really enjoy the run up to Christmas and Christmas itself. So I thought, it might be interesting to focus on 7 different things. And I thought that, maybe diet and exercise. I have notes here, so I'm looking down. Drinking water, skincare, and a weekly facial, body care, hand and foot care, and fashion. Have I covered everything? Yes, that's everything there. So I'm going to focus on those 7 things over the next 7 weeks. I just feel it would be really nice that we could feel good about ourselves. And I'm not talking about, buying new makeup or having particular treatments done. These are all things that we can do at home. It just takes a little bit of planning and a little preparation, and just taking the time for ourselves, which is something that very often as women we don't do that because we juggle so many balls. So we have 7 weeks, just short. So I will be talking about this, I hope, on a sort of a daily basis, as much as possible, on my Instagram stories. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, you might like to do that. My page name is at Daphne_C_. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it could be fun to do a kind of a daily, little update as to how things are going, and you can leave comments as to how things are going for you. I know that if I pay a little bit more attention to what I'm eating and to make sure that I drink enough water during the day and get my exercise, I'm going to feel much, much better. And if I don't do those things, I'm more inclined to indulge in little treats that maybe I shouldn't indulge in on a regular basis, and that may not contribute to an overall feeling of well-being. So this week I'm just going to talk a little bit about diet and exercise. Now, I am not in any way a nutritionist, a dietitian, an exercise coach, anything like that. My daughter is a dietitian, so I do have the inside the inside scoop. But I'm just talking on a day-to-day basis what we can change to help ourselves feel a little bit better. So I know that if I cut down on sugar, if I cut down on caffeine, if I eat more vegetables, more fruit, possibly less meat, and to eat at regular times during the day, because I'm not so good at doing that. I will eat a breakfast and I will eat my dinner, but sometimes lunch is a bit fluid. Sometimes I'm not hungry and I don't bother, or it's just too, I'm too busy to prepare something. But I know that if I eat at those regular times and I eat clean, healthy, a clean, healthy, well-balanced diet, I'm going to feel an awful lot better. I know that I shouldn't be eating a lot of sugar. I have the most dreadful sweet tooth. I really, really do. But I do know, because I've done weight loss programs in the past, for the first week or so, if you cut back, that's the hardest time. That's the time you're going to feel, really tempted and really longing for that hit of sugar. But I know that if I push through that, it actually goes away somewhat. And that is literally just your brain saying, have more sugar, you need more sugar, because you get a lift in your energy from it. And then once it's been processed, you get a dip in energy and you look for more. I need to fill my body with good, healthy vegetables, fruits, good, healthy proteins, whole grains, and plenty of water. I know that if I am thirsty, instead of making my 10th cup of tea of the day, I should be drinking my water. And I have a container here that I bought it during lockdown, and it has the cups measured out. So, you start at 8 and it goes all the way down to 12 p.m. and then to 2 p.m. and so on. So you fill it. If you drink 2 of those a day, you've fulfilled your fluid needs, and I am not good at doing that. It may be for me to cut back on the tea and increase the water intake, or to drink herbal teas or fruit teas. So that's one thing. I do eat a healthy breakfast. I usually start my day with porridge with some linseed and raspberries and blueberries on top. I usually have a slice of toast, which is wheat and gluten-free bread, so they're not very big slices, and a cup of tea. Now it's a fairly healthy breakfast, but I know I could switch things up a little bit. I could do overnight oats. I could do scrambled egg with a little bit of smoked salmon in it. There's lots of ways in order to get a little bit more protein into that meal. Dinner time, I always cook from scratch for my kids. Occasionally I will use something that's for speed, but that's if I'm really, really stuck. I have made it a policy, from the time that they were all very small, that I would cook from scratch. And I do tend to eat a good, healthy dinner. So that's not really a problem. But the problem for me arises when dinner is over. And I'll have a cup of tea. My husband will have his cup of coffee, and we'll have something sweet. And I shouldn't do that, because if I do have that sweet treat with my cup of tea, that won't be enough for me, and I will want more. The other thing that I need to work on is my exercise. And I have a Fitbit, it's this one here, that I got for Christmas last year. And there was quite a period of the year where I didn't wear it. I wore it a lot in the beginning, and I thought it was great fun being able to check how many steps I've done, how many calories I've burned, and actually that was the one thing I was really interested in. I've been wearing it now consistently for the last month or so, and I have been more aware of how many steps I'm getting, and I'm actually not getting the required 10,000 a day. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Now, I have a dog. I have no reason not to go for a walk during the day, but I will find reasons to ask one of my teenagers to do it for me. I'm too busy. I just didn't get a chance. Oh, I have to cook the dinner. Oh, I'm just too tired. The weather has been really good. We've had some days where it's been raining, but in the main, it's been good weather. There's no excuse for me not getting out. So I want to make that a goal. I want to be able to do my 10,000 steps a day. I want to be able to clean up my diet a little bit, make sure I focus on healthy foods. And of course, there are very, very positive side effects from doing all those things. If I eat really well and cut down on the sugar and I drink my water, I'm going to see benefits in my skin. My skin will be plumper, it'll be more hydrated. It might have a little bit more of a glow. If I exercise, I'm definitely going to have more of a glow. There's plenty of exercise channels on YouTube and also on Instagram that, you know, because that's going to make me feel stronger. It's going to give me more energy. It's going to give me more endorphins. So I feel positive and happy about things. It can be a stressful time. So if you are really, prepared insofar as you've looked after your diet, you've been exercising a bit more, you've been drinking more water, you're going to feel stronger and more positive in yourself. So that's what I'm going to focus on for this week. So I'm going to aim for my 10,000 steps a day. I'm going to aim for my 2 liters of water a day. And I am going to aim to eat healthy proteins and lots of fruit and vegetables. And I will give you updates. I'll try and do them on a daily basis. That's what my focus is going to be for this week. But I'm also going to try and fit in a facial, a manicure, a pedicure, look after the skin on my body. What else have I written down? The fashion end of it, probably I won't focus on too much until we're into December, when maybe we'll have little events to go to, or parties or family gatherings. So those things I am going to do as well, and I will talk about each one as the weeks go by. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you're going to join me on this Get Glowing for Christmas over the next 7 weeks, so that when Christmas time is upon us, we will all look and, most importantly, feel amazing. And that's what we want, really, is to really feel really good in ourselves and ready for whatever the Christmas season will bring, whether you have a quiet Christmas or a very busy Christmas. So all comments and questions into the comments box below. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already, maybe you would think of hitting that subscribe button, and the little bell beside it will notify you as to when I upload a video. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. And this look I have done is going up on Friday. So hope you've enjoyed that. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you really soon. Take care. Bye.